don't know English.
You
Your
don't know.
spirit is half naked.
You hesitate.
I'll say this slowly so that I'll be understood. To say
Time to that clip.
Disc, my lord, that was supplied to the defense some time ago last year already. And this information that Advocate Mshololo says it's incomplete, the investigating officers indicated to me that it's contained in the disc. So all that we are doing, my lord, is to supply the defense with hard copies of what was contained.
Yeah, okay, so that I understand you clearly.
Yes, in
that
the disc.
hard disk was in October last year.
Yes, if not earlier.
And are you saying now that hard disk contains all the evidence?
Yes.
Which Mr. Host is supposed to give before this court?
No, not the additional.
Not the additional.
No, not the additional evidence, my lord.
The problem here is that the Senzo Meyiwa trial continuously stops and goes. It's got this stop and go button. There's so many cooks in the kitchen, and this happened or this didn't happen. But there is one constant. The one constant with all the stop and goes is Baloyi has been there from day one. So during the pre-trial, why did Baloyi not supply the defense team, whoever they were at the time, with everything that they needed? That's question number one, okay? Question number two is, even now, Judge Rata asked him, the hard disk contains all the evidence, and he says no, not the additional evidence. So right there and there, why did Judge Rata not stop to find out why? One, to find out. Two, to reprimand Baloyi for misleading the court in making the assumption that all the evidence has been received by the defense. Now, the defense is not wrong in their demands, which is why they had to take a week off just so that the state could gather themselves. But my money is that on tomorrow. There goes my English. My money is on that tomorrow. There's going to be another adjournment, okay? There's going to be another adjournment because Baloyi is not going to be there tomorrow. If you remember, he did say, and thank you, somebody mentioned this in the comments, Baloyi already said he wasn't going to be there on Monday. So Spanda's going to be the one taking over. But in the witness stand, again, Host is going to be there. Under the oath that he did, we can't even remember the oath anymore. That's how long Host has been in the witness stand, okay? But one thing's for sure, cross-examining Host is not going to happen unless the defense has everything that they need. That's the Section 205s, the SMS messages, that additional number that Mnisi is talking about. And then the audacity for Baloyi to even say the disc was supplied to the defense in October last year. And then he says, okay, this is where you catch the cooking. The investigating officer says everything is contained in the disc. So, Baloyi, you can't even open the disc yourself. Open the disc, Baloyi. Beam it, as Mshololo once said, in the wise words of our learned advocate, Mshololo. Beam it. Beam it now. If you say, I have it, beam it now. I mean, the defense has all their knives out. They are out fighting. Now, do you know what would be a disappointment? Stay with me. Is if the 5 accused are actually guilty of killing Senzo Meyiwa, and this becomes a mistrial because of Baloyi and the state's urgency to take this to trial whilst they were still investigating. Because it's giving, we don't have enough evidence to sentence these guys. It's giving, this is going to be a mistrial. It's giving, these guys are going to walk. And I'm saying that's if they're innocent. Let's just put aside 375. Let's put aside the Kumalos for once. They get a break from me today. Let's just say the 5 seated in the dock are as guilty as can be. They killed Senzo Meyiwa. Okay? Does the evidence that Baloyi is failing to produce prove them beyond reasonable doubt? Let me know in the comment section down below. But let's continue with our recap, because the purpose of this video is to make sure we're all up to speed, okay, on what needs to happen tomorrow, and we're all in alignment. And there's no confusions. There's some people who ask me what's a Section 205. I have a video specifically that explains that, but I'll be back with the rest of my commentary, why it is important for all those documents to be present in order for this trial to continue. Let me know your predictions. Is this trial going to continue, or is this a mistrial in the making?
But just briefly regarding the submission by Advocate Mnisi that there's a new information on the number of accused number 3. When we adjourned on Tuesday, Advocate Munyeki, who was standing in for him, did consult with accused number 3 on this new number, and he came back to us regarding that number. So that issue was canvassed by Advocate Munyeki, and the state has always been reasonable. If the defense needs more time, we will concede to that request.
Okay. I must respond to what Mr. Wilson said. I just wanted to say that is not correct. When we spoke...
When he says you consulted, he's not correct.
I did not consult.
Okay, fine. How long does the defense need to peruse the new evidence, as you call it, which has been given to you by Mr.
No, English is not our language, but I suppose that's not really what, I want to believe that's not what my learned friend is implying. But
we live in a...
Don't know English. You
Your
don't know.
spirit is half naked.
You hesitate, Spang, and I hesitate. If you
I think Baloyi has got away with a lot of things in his lifetime, but throwing Mshololo under the bus for English and saying, although English is not our language, you know when someone is trying to be nice, to appear nice, but what they're really doing is they're trying to bury you. That's what Baloyi was doing, and kudos to Mshololo. She said, not today. Not today and not ever. Do not try to deflect Baloyi from the situation and turn this to an English game. Where the Section 205s, okay? More specifically, where is Geninda's affidavit, okay? I have the incomplete affidavit, and there's 2 of them. Where is it? Baloyi, stay focused. And let's also not forget our learned judge, our 50 years of experience judge, who was called back from retirement because, he is highly competent for the job. He just had to come back. He says, after the whole debacle that Baloyi admits that not everything is on the disc, he says to the defense team, new evidence, as you call it. Okay? He says, as you call it. So he says, this new evidence, as you call it, which has been given to you. So now he's flipping it back to them. So these are mind games that Baloyi and Judge Rata are playing, and they're using English to twist things, but not really twist things. And it's an underhanded slap in the wrist, Let me know your thoughts on Judge Rata literally saying, as you call it. But most importantly, will there be order in court today? That's what really counts. And speaking of order in court, let's talk about our house rules. Have you subscribed to the channel? Have you liked this video? Because I assure you, lots of videos are going to be coming through this week. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on the notification bell, and definitely like this video. What this does, it tells the algorithm that we should keep producing the videos. So please go ahead and like the video. And you know what? You can also share this video. Any of my videos, it's absolutely free to share. Share it to your WhatsApp status and share it to the last 3 people you messaged this morning. And one more thing, Unfiltered fam, as you know, this channel is not just mine, but this is our channel. So when you subscribe, like, and comment, you're definitely helping our family grow. And speaking of family, you can definitely put your suggestions in the comment section. If you've noticed, I do take on the suggestions, especially some stuff that I might have missed, which I appreciate, and I sometimes turn it into an entire video. So thank you so much for engaging in the comment section.
There's also a very mysterious number that is now resurfaced in terms of the document that has been sent overnight. There's also a new number. And all along the state was asserting that accused number 3 is not affected by these cell phone records, but all of a sudden there's a new number. I haven't consulted that. I don't know where the number comes from or applied for that number. How does it really affect him? How does it really affect him so far as this case is concerned? Those are all the concerns that I have, that I also need to study these documents, these voluminous documents. But if the court can just look at these voluminous documents. I've got the records for Kelikuman now. That's why one would be tempted to say they are cooking. They are manufacturing day in, day out.
this court is prepared in the interest of justice so that nobody should say he was hamstrung in presenting his or her client's defense, even the state itself. I'm postponing this matter to the 13th of May.
I'm the best keeper in the world.
Okay, there is additional information, obviously, which has been elicited through the cross-examination, I'm told, of Mr. House. And Mr. House had to go and prepare for that additional information because, as we all know, Mr. House took over the analysis of these numbers which are impugned or otherwise from Colonel Steyn. So I take it you went and reviewed the whole disk or evidence which was unearthed by Colonel Steyn.
There was application section 205.
That's it, yeah, which you didn't do because you just took from Colonel Steyn.
I just got the section 205 and then I analyzed the section 205 that I received and I've put it in my
So you're
statement.
going to put it on record also?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
You must getuig daaroor.
that's correct, my lord.
Right.
Okay, so in conclusion, here's what we know. Or should I say, here's what we need to know. So what's going to happen in court later on today, Sergeant House is going to be on the stand again. Assuming that court will proceed, Baloyi has all the 205s, Gininda's statement is now complete, Gininda's affidavit is now complete, and everything is ready to go, everything is copacetic, then court proceeds. Now, why is House on the stand? He is there to prove that the 5 accused know each other. Now stick with me. Why is it important for the 5 accused, for the state to prove that the 5 accused know each other? Is to prove that they know each other. So my question is, okay. So they said they don't know each other, but all of a sudden the state can prove that they know each other. Does knowing each other equate to murdering Senzo Meyiwa? So let's flip the coin. Let's bring back the Kumalos. They've got a few minutes break today. Now let's bring them back in. The Kumalo sisters, their mother, Longwe Twala, Tumelo Malala, and Mthozi Twala. They know each other, right? They were having a glorious supper. Not only do they also know each other, they were enjoying a Sunday evening dinner together, okay? Everything was great. They were 7 at the beginning of the night. At the end of the night, Senzo Meyiwa was shot dead. So therefore, because they know each other, we're just using this theory that the state is using with the 5 accused in the dock. They're saying the 5 accused know each other, therefore they are the murderers. But also the six unaccused, the 6 eyewitnesses at this point, also know each other. They were there physically and they saw someone, one of them saw, who actually shot Senzo Meyiwa. Therefore, they know each other. Therefore, they murdered Senzo Meyiwa. I mean, the coin works either way, Baloyi, if we're going to flip it in that manner. But that is what the purpose of all these 205s and all the cell phone records and why Ngumalo also needs the SMSs and why Nisi is saying, hey, wait, my client is now involved in this. There's now a new number. Whose number is this? Him, his, her, it, what? Okay? This is why there was that whole break so that everyone can clarify if they actually know each other or not. But here's what remains. Once they determine if they know each other or not, does that prove beyond reasonable doubt that the 5 accused in the dock killed Senzo Meyiwa? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I look forward to engaging further on this conversation in the comment section down below. And if you've never commented below, it means I don't know you're watching my videos. So make sure to drop me an emoji so that I can say hello. And not only that, remember to like this video because it helps the channel grow as well. It also sends out the story of Senzo Meyiwa worldwide. I did get a comment where somebody was saying that they watch this channel and they're not even in South Africa. Listen, I get a lot of those comments on a daily basis. I'm actually going to run a B-roll here for you to see the number of comments that I get. I absolutely love the comment section. Thank you. Don't stop. If I don't respond to you, does not mean I haven't seen your response. Sometimes it just gets a little overwhelming. But I also want to take a moment to thank the family members as well who are commenting and responding as well, especially where I haven't got to the comments. Thank you as well. I see you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you on our next upload. Remember to like, comment, share this video. It is absolutely free to share. And we'll catch you on our next upload. Thanks for watching.